Hey everybody, welcome to another playthrough. This is going to be a little bit of a quick play. It's not a very long game, but it's an interesting game that I just got recently through Kickstarter. And by the way, this is Doug Mr. Guy on Board Game Geek, Doug Herring on YouTube, and today we're going to be playing Hostage Negotiator. So this is a solo only game, and it's pretty simple and straightforward, but it's really cool. So we're going to take a look at this. And I don't think I'm going to waste a lot of time on preamble. We're just going to get started. So in Hostage Negotiator, we're going to be trying to save the hostages that are here. We have a timer that's in this pre-built terror deck. Now I built it out of the cards. There's lots of other terror cards. And we're going to get through these. We're going to get to what's called a pivotal event at the end. This is kind of our timer. And what we're trying to do is save as many of these hostages as we can. Now, there are other hostage takers that we can go against, and also I'm using one of the expansions that came in the Kickstarter, which is the actual character cards for the negotiators. Now I picked the main one. He's the negotiator, and you'll understand this when we get going, but it says once per game you may pay 2 conversation points, that's our money, to ignore all of that symbol, which means that it stops the conversation between myself and the hostage taker for the round for the rest of the current conversation. So that means we can decide when we're going to stop, usually when we run out of cards. Okay, and I did pick what is really the easiest of the hostage takers to start with, because I've never played this game. So I'm going to put the preamble there and saying I have not played this game, so I am at the mercy of the rules that I read in the game, and the rules are very clear as far as I'm concerned, but you just never know. Anyway, we're going to be going against, or trying to negotiate with Donna Scarborough. And she has, these cards have a little history. So I'll read hers. It says, Donna just got passed over for tenure, again. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Today her students were shocked when instead of lecture notes, she pulled out 2 Glock 23s. Donna isn't letting anyone go until she gets what she wants. She has decided this is the only way to make them understand how deserving she really is. Oh, Donna, don't you know that's not the way to get a promotion? Anyway, what we have to do is we have 2 starting demands. We have one Donna major demand, which is right here. That's her major demand up there. And then we have one escape demand, which is random out of the escape demands deck. And we have a special rule that we got to pay attention to. It says anytime there are 2 1s in the final results of a threat roll, Donna kills a hostage. That's bad. And anytime there are 6s, and you'll see what a threat roll is. Anytime there are 6s in the final results of the threat roll, Donna releases a hostage, and that's cool. So we have 12 hostages that need to be released, and if ever we fail to release at least 50% of them, we lose. And yeah, anyway, that's the case. And we start at a 2 conversation threat level. And so just to show you that, this card goes right here, according to the board. The threat level is this track here, and see we're going to start on a 2. That means that when we roll for threats, we're going to roll 2 dice. If we can reduce that down, we'll get to roll 3 dice, and if it gets really bad, we might only be rolling 1 dice. And that's the way it goes. Now, why are we rolling dice, and how are we getting there? Well, we have these cards, these conversation cards, and these ones all start with a 0. They have some flavor text, and they tell us some things. And these are the amount of successes you make on the dice. The success is a 5 or 6. On a 4, you can spend cards to bump the 4 to a 5 and make it a success as well, and you'll see that on the dice. If I get a double success, I reduce on this, for this particular card, I reduce the threat level by 1 and get a point. Now we're going to use all the cards. So far we have 6 total cards, 2 of different kinds. This is important because a lot of cards have an impact if you don't reveal their demands. So if you have their demands revealed, it's less penalties. So we're probably going to try and get these 2 first, and if we get really lucky with our rolls, we could even get bonuses to our conversation points. And then this is the last one we have. It's called Small Talk. It's basically our conversation point getter, but if we roll really bad, it ends up stopping our conversation. And basically, here's how the turn works. We're going to go over that very quickly too. Now, it says win condition. You win by completing all these objectives. No hostages in the hostage pool. At least half are saved, and the abductor is captured or eliminated. You lose immediately if one of the following occur. More than half hostages have been killed. The abductor escapes. You're unable to draw a terror card during the terror phase. That's why I said the terror deck is kind of our timer. And then it says game turn, conversation phase. We're going to play and resolve all the conversation cards we have. And we can buy more with our conversation points. And I'll show you what that looks like. We can spend, that's what we're going to do, we can spend our conversation points to buy cards and influence our commanders. They're telling us what we can do and can't do. And the terror phase, we're going to draw and resolve one terror card. Then we got these dice, and these are the card outcomes, and these are the card effects. And we'll go over them as we play. So, I say we just get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to have the conversation, right? And like I said, I think we're going to start with this one here. What are your demands? It says, well, here we are. You hold all the cards. Tell me what you want. And this is, again, a 0-point card. That's the cost of the card. So we're going to play this one. And because our threat level is 2, we're going to roll 2 of the dice. And what we're looking for is these symbols here. And hopefully we get some, because if we don't, we end up increasing the threat level, and we don't want that. So we're going to hopefully get 1 or a 4. We could discard 2 cards, though I don't want to do that if we can avoid it. We did get 1 success, so we can reveal a demand or get +1 conversation point. I think we're going to reveal a demand. So let's reveal her major demand, just so we get that out of the way. We know what it is she wants. So her major demand is tenure award. She wants a tenure award. Spend 4 conversation points during any conversation to gain 3 off our track. This is a penalty for conceding. So if we concede, we also take this penalty. Resolve an additional red terror card during each terror phase. That mean we're resolving 2. Remains in play until the abductor is eliminated. So we don't want to do that until we have a last resort. And that was this card. So that card is now discarded. So I'm going to put that aside. We're going to keep going. We're spending another one. I think I'm going to do that again. That didn't hurt us at all. And I would like to get, well, you know what? I'm going to take that back. I'm going to do this one, because if I can reduce the threat level just 1 more, I'm going to get 3 dice. So we're going to give this a try. We're going to put that's keep cool. Keep cool says, let's keep our heads now. Neither one of us will get what we want if we lose our cool. We know that's true, but our guy wears cool sunglasses, so we know he's cool. And we're going to try, hope for 2 successes. That would be awesome. We got 1, though. That's not bad. That means we get to reduce the threat level by 1. Oops, so now we got 3 dice, and we're almost in the safe zone where we can start getting hostages out. So we're going to put that one up. That means we have, we have spent that card as well. And I'm thinking now that we have 3 dice, let's do that again, because it'll also give us, well, let's do this, because I want to make sure we get, yeah, we'll do this one. We're going to see if we can get this part and also reveal her other demand, her escape demand, and see if we can do the +2. Of course, we don't want her to escape now, do we? So there's our 3 dice, and hopefully we're going to roll exactly what I have here. That would be ideal. Okay, let's roll and see what we get. Well, we did. We succeeded at both of them, so, man, we're getting lucky on this. So we reveal her other demand, and we're going to get 2 conversation points. So let's take a look at that. Well, we have everything in view, so I'm just going to go ahead, and I'm going to adjust this. We got 2 conversation points to spend now. And we get to see her other demand, escape demand, armored truck. Spend 4 to concede during any conversation. Take any card from the available area to your hand for free, and you'll see what that means. We do have cards available to us, but they cost. And we get +1 red die on our next threat roll. The penalty for conceding is the abductor escapes at the end of the conversation. So if we've got to be very timely when we play these, so we can try and capture her before she gets away. And I noticed we did roll a 1 there, right? But it says 2 1s, if I recall correctly. 2 1s, we rolled 2 5s, not 2 6s. So that's where we're at with this. And okay, so now we can spend another card here, and I think we'll do. We'll do a keep. No, yeah, we'll do a keep cool, because that's not going to end our conversations. We're going to do keep cool. It says let's keep our heads now. Neither of us will get what we want if we lose our cool. So we're going to roll 3 dice. Hopefully we're going to get 2 successes, so we get another conversation point and reduce our threat by 1. We got 1 success, a 1 and a 2. So that's not too bad, but 1 success, all that does is put us here. We're in the safe zone. So now if I roll something that reduces our threat, we're actually going to be releasing hostages, which would be ideal. But we're down to our 2 small talk cards this round. So we're going to play small talk, and it says, so tell me, do you have family? I've got a wife and 3 kids myself, all boys. They're everything to me. And this is our way to gain some additional conversation points to spend for the next round. So we're going to roll 3 dice for that. Let's hope we get lucky. That's not good. We did not succeed, which would be a +1 and end our conversation. But you see it shows 4. Now we can discard 2 cards. I don't have 2 cards. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to get 3. That's going to go to the discard pile. And then we're going to have to end our conversation because I have no way. Now I could keep it up and do this, but that's going to take 2 of our 3 points, and then because it costs 2 for him to not do that, we could not end the conversation, but we'd have to use a small talk card and hope we do at least 1 or 2 successes to recover what we lost. So I think we're just going to leave it at that and end our round. Okay, so next up we're going to go to our spend phase. Okay, so we get to keep this 1 card, so we still have a small talk card, and I'm looking up here at things that we can spend. Now we have only got 3 points, so we got to be really, really careful about what we spend them on. See, these are cool, but they only allow us to reroll die. That's a 1-point card, so if I spend this 2-point card, that's the only card we're going to get. We can get this. This is good. It gives us 4, so it's just a few more minutes. Gives us +4 conversation. So I think we'll take that one for 2. And that gives us 1 left. And then really, the only one now, when you spent them, they have to spend a round out of circulation. So that's why I'm putting them over here. The next round, we're going to be able to get all those back, plus whatever we can buy. And that is really the only 2 are the only ones. So we can get this reroll. This says, what I meant was, play this after any threat roll to reroll 1 die. This card may also be played during the terror phase. That could be helpful to us. So that's really all we get to do for the buy phase. We're now at 0 conversation points, which you can see down there at the bottom. And then, after we've done that, we get to go to our terror phase. This is the bad thing. This is the bad thing that happens to us. Okay, so let's do that and see. Hostage escape attempt. Ooh, make a threat roll. If we succeed, we get to save a hostage. If we fail, a hostage dies, and we don't want that now, do we? So let's roll. I'm glad I got that reroll. Here's our threat die. Now, I didn't look it up, but I have to assume that our threat rolls are the same regardless. It says a threat roll dice indicated by the current threat level. So yeah, okay. We're going to get to roll all 3 against this, and hopefully we do good. And still got to pay attention to this. Okay, we succeeded once, so that is a success according to the card. So we actually get to save a hostage during this threat. So we have 1 hostage. We move it up to the top to show that we saved a hostage. Okay, this has been relatively short, so I think we're going to go do our next round, right? Might as well. Now you can see most of the cards, so I'm just going to leave the camera angle where it is. And these are the cards that we have available to us, so I think we're immediately going to go out with a bang and do this just a few minutes more. We're going to roll that and hopefully get 2 successes. That would be awesome because that's 4 conversation points and we need them. It says, wait, don't hang up, just talk to me. How can I help you if you won't talk to me? So we're going to see if we can do this one. We got 1 success, a 2 and a 3, so well, we get to lower our threat level, which is great because as you can see our threat level is at its lowest. So when it bumps to here and goes back, we get to save another hostage. So she released another hostage and we got 3 conversation points. That was not too bad. So that's going to go. I'm going to take the 0 cards and put them up here because we can buy them this turn. Put that one right over there. Okay. Next up, we can do the small talk card because I'm obviously not going to spend this for no reason. So we're going to do the small talk card, and we're going to say, so tell me, do you have family? You've already read that one. So again, 2 successes, and we get to do some cool stuff there. That'd be awesome. Okay, we got 1 success, and again, a 4, but I don't have 2 cards to burn. So we just got 1 success, and that's going to give us 2 conversation points. That puts us to 5. That's a little better place considering we're going to get all the zeros back too. And that actually ends our conversation phase because the only card I have left is this reroll one. That's not too bad, but we've already saved 2 hostages so far and have lost none, and it's only the going into the 3rd round. So that's pretty good. Now we're going to buy some cards, and then we're going to check our terror again. Well, since we get all these 0 cards back, we can probably get a couple of 4s, or maybe a 3 and a 2. We got a couple of 2s to choose from. We got several 2s. We got this one that allows us to get +4. I might take this one just a few minutes. We also have this 2. It's not too bad. It says you need to trust me. It gives us an extra bonus that all 4s are a success, or the next threat roll, all those are success. So that's a pretty neat card. I like that one. We also have this one, but we really don't need this, so I'm not going to do that. That just stay calm, it reduces our threat level. So I do think, and here's a 3-pointer, so I do think we're going to take one of these. This is a minor extraction. If we roll 2 successes, we get to take 2 hostages, but we got to be careful because we could lose them too. But we're going to take that. That's 3 of our points. So that's going to leave us with 2. And then I think what we'll do, because we want the conversation points right now, is we're going to take one of these as well. Now this is a turn where we can get, now we spent all our conversation points. This is a turn where we could end up with a lot of great conversation points to spend, because there are some very good expensive cards. But let's see what our terror is now, because we've done our buying, spent our points. Now we're going to draw and resolve a terror card. Oh, roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, which is, we can't roll less than that. If any unrevealed demand C is +1 threat level. So we can't really roll less than an S. S is as low as you can get. So even if I roll a 1, it's still equal to, it's still less than or equal to the current threat level. We're below a 1 right now, so this means that nothing happens with this. Boom, that is awesome. What a great way to start. Okay, so let's start with some easy ones and go back to our dice bowl and start spending for our next round to try and get Donna to give up some more hostages. Okay, well here are our good buys, our really good cards. So we got this +4, this one here. We're going to hold on to this for just a minute and do some simpler ones that won't end conversations on us. We don't need, well, we already revealed our demands, but they do give us conversation points and don't end our, okay, let's do that. What we're going to do, what are your demands? So we already know this, we can play it, we're just not going to get to reveal a demand because we already know what they are. But we could get 2 threat points. It says no way, or 2 conversation points, no way of ending our conversation. So we did succeed with 1, and I'm not going to bother to spend that, so we get 1 conversation point for that. Boom. Okay. Now let's see what else. And I might, again, this is my first time playing, guys, so I'm not sure if this is the best solution or not. I think what we're going to do then next is this extraction, because we still have our reroll, so we're going to do this minor extraction. I didn't read this card to you yet. It says, I don't know who was in there, but it wasn't us. We've done nothing aggressive. Do you have anyone on your team you don't really trust? We're trying to get her to, we're trying to con our way to allow her to let some people go. We want to at least get 2, because if we do, then we get to not increase the threat level by 1. So we got 1, but we got a 4, so I can spend 2 cards to bump that up to a success, and I think I will. I'm going to spend this one, this what are your demands card, so that's 2 of those. I'm going to put these up here, and let me think. Okay. Yeah, those are going back up next. Anyway, I got these 2. I spent that one. I need to spend 1 more. Let's see what else we got in the zeros. I'm definitely not giving up the ones we purchased. So what do we not need to do? We'll get rid of one of these, keep cools, and turn this into a double success. Okay, boom. So that gets put into the discard pile as well, and we get to free 2 more hostages. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? So, yeah, let's see. Yeah, 2 more hostages. Sweet. Okay, that means there are now 4 hostages released so far, and we have to get to half of them. This one's going really easy for us. I don't know if that's the way it should be or not. But then next up, I think we're going to spend, but see, we don't have a lot of, I only have 1 conversation point, so we've got to get some conversation points going. I think we'll do this one first. Hopefully we'll get 2 successes on that and get 4 conversation points. That'd be awesome. Oh my gosh, we got none. None ya. Ugh. So I'm going to have to spend this, because none would give us +2 threat and end our conversation. So I'm going to spend this, roll this after any threat roll to reroll 1 die. So we're going to get to reroll 1 die at least. This could be the turning point for us. That could be bad. And we got 1 success. So our threat level does go up to 1 again. But we also get 3 conversation points. So that's going to put us up to a 4 right now. Could have been worse, right? Could have been worse. And now we got a keep cool and a small talk. So we're definitely going to play. Let's do the keep cool first, because it will reduce our threat if we succeed. And what do we get? We got 1 success again. So we reduce our threat level, but we back down to safe, but we did not get any more points. And then we have our small talk. We're going to basically burn all of our cards this turn. Okay, So hopefully we get a +3 here. We're going to small talk and try and get some successes. We got 1 success, and I have no way to make that 2 successes, so we're going to go up 2 more. That gives us 6 conversation points for this round. Okay, that is the end of our dialogue, so now we go to the buy phase. Okay, 6 points to spend. I did like that minor extraction, but what can we do for a full 6 points? Well, it would be the only card we have, so I don't know how wise that is. To only play 1 card, but it is a major extraction. And what do we need to do to get? We got 4. There's 12. So if we can get 2 more hostages out, we will have met one of the conditions win by completing all these objectives. No hostages in the hospital. At least half of the hostage saves, and the abductor captured or kidnapped. We don't want to allow the abductor. We got to try and catch the abductor, right? So. Or eliminate, sorry. Kill. I don't know how we eliminate her. Let me look at these cards. How do we eliminate the abductor? Because we have enough points to get this extraction, which will put 3 people out if we succeed. But I don't see a way to get to the abductor yet. Yeah. Let me think about this. Okay, so to eliminate her, we would need to play this 7 or 8 point card. Sniper take the shot, or all units get in there now, and that's the only way we can eliminate her. So I think we're going to have to spend some points elsewhere. So we got 6 points. We're not going to do that yet. I don't want to spend all 6. That's too much. We can get another minor. You know, this 4-pointer. What's this do? Well, that's for major threat. A bold lie. That's a major threat reduction. We don't need that. What we need is points. So we're going to take this 2-1 back out of the pool. We're going to buy that one for 2, puts us at 4, and I guess we can buy a minor for 3. That puts us down to a 1, and then we'll buy this reroll card again for 1 there. I don't know if this is wise or not, but that's what we did, and now we have to draw a threat card. So let's draw our threat card. So I got just to recap, I got a minor extraction. Just a few more minutes, which gives us discussion points, conversation points, and what I meant was that gives us a reroll. So let's draw our terror card and see what we get next. This is going nowhere. We automatically kill a hostage. So she pops one of the hostages. Now I don't feel bad. Before I was thinking, I hope we can capture her, not eliminate her. She hasn't hurt anybody yet, but now she has. She has killed a hostage. So my empathy level has gone down for a great deal. And now we go back. You can see that this game is pretty straightforward, but it's pretty cool, and you do get a feel like you're trying to do something like this. Anyway, I'm putting all these back for recirculation. There's a lot of zeros, a 2, which we'll put back here, and a 1, which is going to go right there, and then a bunch of 3-pointer right there. We're going to hopefully pick these up, and the rest are zeros, and they are available to me now too. That's awesome. And then we're going to go back around to our conversation phase. Well, we definitely need to get some more conversation points. So we're going to start with this one here. Just a few more minutes. We're going to see if we can talk to her some more. We still have 3 dice. We're in good shape there. And 3 successes. I wonder what that does. 2 5s don't do anything. We need 2 6s for this to take effect. But we do get +4 conversation points. That's good, because that's probably all we're going to have. And then this is discarded for this turn. Next, we're going to play a minor extraction. We're going to see if we can get her to release some people. Hopefully we get another 2 successes. Oh, and we did, and it's 2 6s. Wow, guys, we just really got into a good place here. So, now remember, if it's 2 6s anytime, and I've been checking, I don't think I've rolled any 1s, but if I did, I'm sorry. I don't believe I did. Or a pair of 1s, rather. Anytime there are 2 6s in the final result of the threat roll, well, there are. Got 2 6s, so she is going to release. She releases a hostage, so we're going to get 3 hostages this turn. So she had 4. There's 5, 6, and 7. We are now over half of the hostages released. So if we can't do it this next turn, but if we're smart, we can get lucky and get one of those big cards and have them rush in there and get her, or we can sniper her down. Either way, the only card I have left is this one. So we're going to end our conversation. And we're going to go to our buy phase. Now we only have 4 points, but there's some good news there. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is we're going to get all these 0 cards back this turn because we spent them all 2 turns ago. Or 2 turns ago. And then we're going to get to buy 4 points of turn of cards. I think, well, we need a lot of conversation points. So we're definitely going to buy this 4 plus 1 here. Boom, we're going to get that one. That is going to be 2 points. So that puts us down to 2. Now we can only buy a 2-pointer. So, well, I guess I'll get one of these that allows us to turn the 4s into successes for the turn. So we'll do that. We'll probably have to do that one first. And that's our other 2 points. Now, hopefully we'll get to do a lot of points there. So, first thing first, I think we're going to do that, but we have to do our terror phase next. Don't forget, I was about to. So let's do. Now, I haven't had to give in any of her demands. I've been really lucky in our rolls. So the situation is worsening, +1 threat, and we can't really do anything about that. So it goes from safe to 1. Still allows us 3 dice. That's awesome. Okay, let's go to what we're going to do for this turn. Now keep in mind that this is the easiest person to negotiate against. Some of the other ones I noticed are significantly harder, and they ratchet up. So, and then the ones from the expansions are way hard. But I think we're going to do that one first, which is going to, if we get 2 successes, we're going to get to turn our 4s into successes automatically. So let's see. Oh, we did. Oh, this is in effect. Look at that. And oh, not 2 6s, 2 5s, unfortunately. But until the conversation ends, all of our 4s are successes. So I'm going to put that right there for now. And now we're going to, I think we're going to see what we can do that won't cause us to lose any of our, so we'll start with this one. Okay, yeah, we'll start with that. Keep cool. So we're going to try and talk her down and get the level back to safe. Okay, this is a success. Otherwise, we would have failed. Wow. Why is it a success? Again, because of this card. That is awesome. So we succeeded once. That didn't help us much in regards to conversation points, but did drop the threat level back down to safe. So since we're doing that, let's do our other one, because if we can drop it down again, we'll get another hostage out. That can't be a bad thing. So here's that one. Let's do another keep cool, see if we get anything here. Oh, look at that. 2 successes, unfortunately. 3 successes technically, but only one was a 6. So we get to drop that down 1 more time. So boom, it does that. We get to release another hostage, and we get a point. Now remember, we got to get some points because we got to take her out this turn. So next up, let's see what we got for points here. Okay, I think we're going to do small talk. Wait, let's not do that. Let's go for the big guns first. We got a 4 there. Let's see if we can get the 4s. Just a few minutes more. And we got 2 5 or 5 and a 6. So that is 4 more points. That puts us at 5. And man, we need a couple more points. We can either sniper shot her or get her out of there. So that's that one down. And this is going to be a quick and easy game, guys. I thought this might last more than one episode, but maybe not. Okay, what else we got that's good here? Here we'll do a small talk because that won't end our conversation. That's that one right there. So if we roll 2 successes, we get 3 more, and then we're in a good place for next turn. Remember, this is a success this turn, so we got 1. That's going to give us 2 more conversation points. So we're at a 7. Now we can send the snipers in if we need to. And I'm going to keep this reroll. Man, if we can keep that reroll, we're in good shape. Okay, I'm going to do this now. And we're going to see if we can get some more conversation points. A 5 and a 6, so we did. We got 3 more points. That puts us at 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, what a great round for us, huh? We've succeeded in every corner, every turn here. All I have left are these demand cards. They do give us some points, but I think I'm going to hang on to them and end our... Well, you know, we're going to get at least 1 point because we're... Well, that's not necessarily true. I'm going to hang on to them in case we need them to burn them for other cards. So I think we're going to end our conversation there. That unfortunately puts this awesome card back into the pile. That card worked out really good in our favor this turn. I think it saved the game for us, didn't it? I think so. Okay, anyway, let's go back to our purchase phase, and then we're going to have to resolve another terror threat. This person is clearly very easy because we are having no problem with this at all, but I am getting some lucky rolls. Remember, these only appear on a 5 or a 6, so for that one turn I was able to use 4 as successes, but yeah, it's only 2. I mean, heck, I'm rolling better than I ever roll in games like Eldritch Horror or Arkham Horror, any of those rolls that require a 5 or 6 to succeed. So anyway, let's buy some cards. Well, here's the dilemma. So I have 10 points, so I can buy the 7 or 8 point card. This 7 point card will actually succeed in getting all the hostages out. But if we fail completely, which I have a reroll and 2 cards to turn a 4 into a success, or we only get 1 success, we will not eliminate her and we'll add 3 to the threat. Or I can go with the snipers. We'll only release 2 hostages, which is still enough to win. And the abductor's eliminated. If I get 1 success, the abductor's eliminated. But if I fail, I kill 2 hostages and do +2, and our conversation ends. But we can stop that. So I think we're going to buy that. We're going to buy that for 7. That leaves us with 3. And man, we had a whole bunch of cards out last time. But I think that's all we're going to get this turn. I'm going to hold the 3 over in case I need to keep our conversation going. Well, I don't know that that's going to matter much, is it? Well, I got a reroll, and I can turn a 4 into a success. Do I spend these points and take a chance on something that's going to give me points, conversation points, in the event that I need them? Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to go down to 1. I'm going to buy that, which gives me 4 in case I need it. I'm going to spend my last one to get this other reroll card. So we got 2 reroll cards now. Now, that's it for that. Let's go to our terror phase and see what happens. Boom. The situation worsens, +1 threat, so we're still at 1. We're fine. Okay, let's go roll some dice. Again, this has turned out very easy. Alright guys, I do believe that we are down to our last round because I tell the sniper to take a shot. Have you looked out the window and seen what you're up against? We aren't going anywhere. So we bamboozle Donna to looking out the window. Now she killed a hostage, so we have no empathy, I guess, or very little empathy, because she killed somebody over not getting a promotion. Let's hope we get 2 successes. I think we can. Either way, we need 1 to eliminate the threat. We got all 3. Wow! Boom! We eliminated. So we won. We eliminated Donna Scarborough. Pow! The snipers took her out. There's still 3 hostages left, but we met our victory conditions, so let me read them to you again. You win by completing all of these objectives. No hostages in the hostage pool. At least half the hostages saved, and the abductor captured or eliminated. I believe we have succeeded at that, right? Dum 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 dum. Okay, we have done both. So, we did not capture her, but we did certainly eliminate her with a sniper. And I was trying to see where I gotta look at the cards and see which one we can actually, yeah. There's only those 2 cards that allow us to take her out, basically. So that's what we did. We took her out, and that was the end of the round. That was pretty harmless, wouldn't you say? Yeah. So, but like I said, that is by far the easiest of the abductors. Look, I'm going to show you another one just to show you how bad they are. This is the one of the 3 that come in the base game. But you can see that Arcane Masao only starts with 7 hostages, and the threat level starts at 4. He has no special abilities, so we don't get any bonuses for rolling anything. And his starting demands are, his major demands are tougher, and he gets escape demand like the other one did. But that makes it a lot different situation because we have to try and calm the scenario down before we can do anything. We'll only have less dice to roll. So, guys, that is Hostage Negotiator. A full game in one sitting. That's pretty impressive. Didn't expect to do that. And we beat her. And we still had cards left over. Woohoo! Look at that. We still have all these cards left, man. Wow. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope that was fun for you. It's going to be a little bit of a long video, but we got the whole game in one shooting, which is pretty outstanding. So I look forward to seeing you again soon. I hope you're enjoying the wrap-up of my Shadows of Brimstone playthrough, and look forward to what is next. Again, this is just a quick one. I may pull this out again and do a tougher one just to show you what that looks like. We'll see. I'm traveling. I may throw this in my bag and talk about doing one from a hotel on my phone. Let's think about that too. I have a bunch of little games I could take on a trip with me that might be interesting to do, a what to take on a trip game. This would certainly be one. And then I have some others. I'm thinking like Teeny Epic Defenders. This is another one you could do from the hotel. Doesn't take up a lot of space. And I have a bag game from Victory Point Games. I got to get it out. I think I'll say that one as a surprise in case I do what I'm saying right now, which I may or may not. I haven't committed yet, and I might take that with me. So anyway, guys, thanks a whole bunch. I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this quick play of Hostage Negotiator by AJ. I try to remember his last name. He's an awesome guy. I've been talking to him online from here and there. His last name is yeah, here it is. AJ Porfirio. I hope, or Porfirio. Porfirio. My eyes are getting bad, guys. Anyway, I hope I read that right. And it's awesome. Good graphics on it too. And that has been produced by yeah, those guys. Should have waited to answer this question before, but it is yeah, Ryder Games. So that is Hostage Negotiator. Thanks. Talk to you soon.